In this short video, I will show you how to complete the Practica Musica assignment, analyzing primary chords using major key signatures. Once you've opened the program, you will need to select the Exploring Theory course, select Chapter 9, Chord Progression, select the activity module, Analyzing Primary Chords, and click Open. Once you've opened the program for this example, you will need to click on the box Major Keys. So to do this assignment, they've shown you that in this key signature we have 3 flats, which for major key signature would be the key of E flat major. And just as we did in our previous examples, you're going to need to identify the key signature, write down the notes, and then restack those notes to make the snowman so that you can then determine whether or not those chords are the 1 chord, 4 chord, or 5 chord. To do this, you will want to compare the notes that you've restacked as snowman chords with your example sheet using the major and minor key signatures. Although for this you'll need just the major key signature 1, 4, and 5 chords. So I look at my second stack of notes and I see E flat, C, and A flat. And so what I need to do is restack those so they're together. So if I did that, I would actually stack them A flat, C, and E flat. And so A flat, if I count up from E flat, F, G, A flat is the 4th note in the E flat major scale, and that means that this is the 4 chord. So down below, I click on the number 4, Roman numeral number 4, and then click in the box. So now let's look at our 3rd chord. I have E flat, B flat, and G. If I restack those, I get E flat, G, and B flat. Well, if I'm using an E flat major key signature based on the E flat major scale, E flat is the first note of the scale, so the chord built on that would be the 1 chord. So I come down and click the box 1, and then click again to transfer that 1. Then for the final chord, I see the note B flat, D, B flat, F. So if I restack those notes, I end up with B flat, D, and F to make the snowman. And I know B flat is the 5th note in the E flat major scale, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat. And because the root of that chord is B flat, the 5th note in the scale, I know that is the 5 chord. So I click on the Roman numeral 5 and then I click in the box. Once I've filled in my boxes, I need to click Evaluate. So as it shows you down below, I have the 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 1 chord, and the 5 chord. When it shows you the numbers, in this case 6/4, disregard that. It's just letting you know that this chord was not written as a snowman stack, that it was an inversion or an alteration. So now I need to click New Example. So in this example, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to identify my key signature. I'm going to write all of the note names. Then I'm going to restack them as snowman chords. And then I'm going to compare those chords with the chords that I've already written down that I know to be my 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5 chord, and then I will click in the appropriate boxes.